Hey guys, welcome back for turn 3. This is Mythos Gamer. We're going to go straight into our upkeep phase. We're going to be moving the first turn token over to Daryl Smith. As far as Daryl's stats go, I think we are going to... let's go ahead and increase his speed a little bit. Maybe see if we can make it over to the cave. Going to have 0 sneak, which isn't good with that Dole roaming around, but hopefully before it can make it to us, we'll be out of there. Next, we'll move over to Bob. I think Bob's looking alright. We're just going to leave him the way he is. For Joe, Joe's going to have to run past where that Dole is. So with his focus of 3, we can make a couple movements. We're going to move his speed and sneak down. We're just going to go to 4 and 3. That way, if he does pass that Dole, he can actually have a chance of sneaking by it. Joe's been a little unlucky this game. And then for Mandy, I think we're just going to leave her the way she is. She's going to be coming out of that gate in the next few turns, and she already has a pretty high lore of 4. Moving her fight up isn't going to help any, so we'll just leave her where she is. Alright, let's move on to our movement phase. Alright, for our movement phase, Daryl has a movement of 5. So we're going to move him 1 to the north side, 2 to downtown, 3 to East Town, 4 to Rivertown, and then lastly to the Black Cave, where we're going to collect these 2 clue tokens. And then we're going to move on to Bob. Actually, Bob is in the other world, so we're going to move on to Joe Diamond. He has a movement of 4. So we're going to move him 1, 2, and then finally to the science building, going to get this clue token. Now that we're done with our movement phase, we're going to move on to our otherworld movement phase. Alright, we're in our otherworld movement phase. We've got Bob. He's going to move over 1 in the Great Hall. And then next we have Mandy, who is also going to move over 1. Now that we're done with our movement phase, we're going to move on to our Arkham encounter phase. Alright, we have Daryl in the Black Cave for our Arkham encounter. He has the ability to where he gets to draw 2 cards. So we're going to draw our first one. Black Cave. In the darkness, you happen upon the remains of a previous spelunker. Make a luck +0 check and consult the chart below. A 0, the body begins to bloat and splits open, releasing the horror within. Lose 1 sanity and a monster appears. On 1, the body has been ripped apart as if shredded by a powerful monster. Lose 1 sanity. 2+. Searching the body, you find something interesting. Draw 1 common item. Alright, we'll draw our second encounter card, see what we get. Bats, hundreds of them. Pass a speed -1 check to get out of the cave safely. If you fail, lose 1 stamina. Losing stamina doesn't seem very nice. Whereas getting a common item would be nice. However, Daryl only has a luck of 2. So our chances of 2 successes aren't that great. Whereas he has a speed of 5. And the chances of us actually passing this are pretty decent. I think we'll keep this one and attempt a speed -1 check. Alright, I got 4 dice. Let's see what we get. And we have a success, 2 successes. So he is good. Alright, we have Joe at the science building. He doesn't have any trophies to use, so we're just going to use a regular encounter. And we have a professor of the occult asks you to hold a hideous statue that he believes to have strange powers while he reads a scroll. Energy shoots through your body. Make a luck -1. I don't like this already. Make a luck -1 check. If you pass, your spirit rises from your body and you feel that you have the power to switch bodies with another investigator. You may choose another investigator from the pile of unused investigators and bring it into play as a new character, discarding your current investigator, along with all of his items, skills, trophies, etc. If you fail, nothing happens. Well, of course, being Joe Diamond, we got another luck -1 check. But the good thing is, nothing is going to happen. I think we're just going to keep it the way it is. So, no luck -1 checks because our luck is 1. So, moving on. Alright, we have Bob in the Great Hall. We need a blue or green. Let's see what we get. We have a blue. Great Hall is not on there. Other. It says a monster appears. Fantastic. Alright, we're going to draw our monster from the monster bag. See what we get. A zombie. Getting a little lucky today with these monsters. Alright. I think with Bob we're going to attempt to fight the zombie. Zombies aren't that scary. First we have to make a horror check. Bob has a will of 3. -1, so he only gets to roll 2 die. And he did get a success. So he's okay there. Move on to combat. Bob has a fight of 4 with that cross. That cross is really coming in handy today. It is +3 if the opponent is undead, so it's going to be a 7, -1 from the zombie. So we'll roll 6 die. We'll say that one standing up doesn't count, but he did get the other one down here, so either way we're still good. Zombie is dead and Bob survives. Let's move on to Mandy. Alright, for Mandy, we need a red or a yellow. Let's see what we get. First one is green, so can't use that. Let's draw again. And we have a yellow. It is not on there, so I'll go with other. You stare into the face of madness. Roll 1 die for each point of sanity you have. Lose 1 sanity for each die that it does not roll a success. If you do not go insane, gain 1 clue token for each die that rolled a success. Wow, that's pretty painful. Mandy has 5 sanity. So let's roll and see how this goes. Alright, I've got 5 dice for Mandy. Hopefully we'll have at least a couple successes here. No, 1, 2. 2 successes. Unfortunately, this is not a skill check, so we can't re-roll. Looks like we're going to be taking 3 sanity damage, but we do gain 2 clue tokens. So that brings her up to a total of 8 clue tokens now. That with our Nodin's Favor environment card. Hopefully we can get a couple gates closed pretty quick. And now on to our Mythos phase. I'm going to go ahead and put a Doom counter. We're up to 4 Doom counters now. I'm going to draw our card. Let's see. Disturbing the Dead, a rumor. That's not good. We're going to draw a Other World. At the Black Cave, we drew the Dreamlands, and the Black Cave, Daryl is already there, so we're going to put the gate there. He moves through it, but he's delayed. Next we're going to draw our monster from the cup. A Night Gaunt. When you fail a combat check against Night Gaunt, you are drawn through the nearest open gate. If 2 or more gates are in the same distance from you, you choose which gate you are drawn through. Interesting little guy. Hopefully we won't fail any combat checks against him. I'll go ahead and set him up real quick. There is our Night Gaunt. Do want to point out he's a flying monster, so he doesn't go with the normal movement rules. We're going to look at our card here, see if we have a clue token. No, we don't, because it's a rumor. Let's go over this real quick. Oh, first of all, let's see, we have those symbols, and all we have is the circle from our Dole, and then our Night Gaunt, who, because he's flying, doesn't follow those rules. So, onto this. Ongoing effect. Roll a die at the end of every Mythos phase while this card is in play, beginning the turn after it entered play. So we don't have to mess with this turn. On a 1 or 2, increase the terror level by 1. To pass, if a single player discards 2 gate trophies during the Arkham encounter phase, while in the Rivertown streets, return this card to the box. Each player draws 1 spell. You fail if the terror level reaches 10. Return this card to the box. Every investigator is cursed. Well, so far our terror track has nothing on it, but it could fill up pretty quickly if we let him stay and play too long. Let's see what we can do to get rid of it. By the way, because our monster movement, the flying Night Gaunt actually went to the sky, because we have no investigators currently in any of our street areas. And that is the end of our turn.